Peace, Mystique, baby boo. Welcome in to all of you, new and true, to the Crystaline Mars show. I am your co-host, Mrs. Duuble Jones, the lady with the stones, to come here and to leave us a fuck alone. Head over to CrystalineMars.com for all of your spiritual tools, gems, jewels, and services, y'all. We have a bundle and save deal available, and you can get 10% off all orders over $100. 20% off all orders over $200, and 30% off all orders over $300. Okay, the discount is automatically applied. Once you hit that minimum, it'll go ahead and start discounting for you. Thank you all to all of you who have ran to the website, especially since we had the sale active. But we appreciate y'all, and y'all will all get free shipping for US orders over $75. Meet us here on the 1st, on tomorrow night's live. We are gonna be pulling names for our merchandise raffle as well as our service raffle. Okay, so meet us here, turn on notifications on. Thank y'all for sharing this space. Meet us on all social media platforms as well: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. If y'all like to add your name to the raffle, it is not too late. We will be accepting love entry, love donations until we actually pull names. And it's just $5 per entry. And if you would like to increase your chances of winning, you can send more, whatever is on your heart. But every $5 that you send is going to go straight to the merchandise pot. So we'll be able to raffle off more depending on how much we have in the pot. So we have that coming up. But other than that, let's go ahead and flow into the message of the day. Thank you, baby boo, for the comment. All right. If y'all do want a reading, y'all send your love offerings in. We're going to be on a roll tonight. So first come, first serve. Y'all can go ahead and start sending those in right now. So the daily message is pretty much just straight to the point. Be grateful. Be thankful for what you have. Be grateful. Be thankful for what you have. It does feel like there's multiplication energy here. So I'm not sure. Some of you may be having to spend your energy in ways that maybe you were trying to reserve it. And Spirit's like, it's more where that came from. It's more where that came from. A lot of you are moving more wisely. You're like, just being more intentional when it comes to your energy. And I'm talking about all energy connected to you, all energy extensions of you. Okay, rather it's what you're watching, rather it's what you're listening to, rather it's what you're spending, whatever, right? Rather it's what you're doing. But at the end of the day, Spirit just wanted you to learn the lesson in regards to just finding a balance in between treating yourself, but also, putting some things aside for rainy days, knowing how to say yes, but knowing when to also say no, or knowing just how much of your energy to give. Okay. So, any of you who were worrying about something being exhausted, there is replenishment here. And just continue to be grateful for what you have, and you will multiply that energy of abundance. Okay, so that concludes our daily message, and we're now going to go ahead and get into the daily energy. All right. So the daily energy, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 1st, y'all. We are officially in March. I was like, bruh, when I was out with my daughter earlier, it was a very beautiful day. It was like a little chilly outside, but the sun was bringing a lot of warmth. And I was like, damn, winter is almost over. Winter is almost over. Like, in the midst of it, it felt like it lasted forever. But we are almost at the end of the road, y'all. And this 1st of the month is definitely going to be bringing a lot of energy. And that's probably why the message of the day is what it is, because we definitely want to set it off. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the right, y'all. Set it off. We want to definitely set this month off with some good, positive energy, because the energy is going to definitely meet us where we are. Okay? So not only is it the 1st of the month, but the moon is also in Aries. So we have the 1st of the month, and then we have this this new energy coming with Aries. All right. I did channel smooth operator. So honestly, the day feels pretty smooth. The communication is going to be pretty smooth. Communication is going to be pretty smooth. The day is going to be pretty smooth. This will be a great day to clean the house if you hadn't already. We still have that new moon energy lingering until the 2nd. Okay, that Pisces new moon shadow period. We are still in that. So Again, this would be a good time to clean out your closet, organize, start transferring clothes out. Like, I know for me, a few days ago, I'm looking at all my smalls and mediums swallow up my closet, and I'm like, Duublé, you are not going to be able to fit these until God knows when. And even if I am able to fit them, I'm going to have the baby in close, pretty much fall season. So a lot of the clothes that were in there were like crop tops, bitch, from, I don't know why. I guess because I ain't been going nowhere, so I still had like my summer gear. I had my summer gear and some winter clothes in the closet. But I'm like, you are not going to be wearing these things until a whole nother year from now, pretty much. So I went ahead and I took everything out of my closet. And it was honestly, as I was getting rid of some things, I was like, I don't even know if, I'm that person that likes to throw stuff away. I don't know if y'all like me. And so I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to want to wear this stuff. Because like this stuff, as I'm touching it, I'm just like, Like I didn't have an attachment to any of the clothes that I was taking out of my closet. But then I was like, I know me, I'm not going to let myself get ahead of myself and throw every fucking thing away. I'm going to just put it in some bags, put it in the garage for now until next season comes, and I'll cross that bridge when I get there. And my closet is pretty much empty, but it feels so clear. It feels so clear, like I'm welcoming in new energy. And so some of y'all may feel the same, like you may just be looking around like, what am I holding on to? Or what is this fucking clutter? Or let me tackle that pile of papers over there. Let me, cleanse out this fucking junk drawer, my little nightstand drawer over there, or under my bathroom closet. You know how when you go to clean stuff up and you're like, I might use this one day. I might use this. Have you used it in the last 90 days? If you were to get rid of it now, would you replace it tomorrow? Would you replace it next week? If it's a no, go ahead and throw that damn thing away. Go ahead and donate it, right? But this is definitely a good day to go ahead and start doing your spring cleaning. That's essentially the energy that we're moving into, right? Our spring cleaning, clearing it out. So cleaning your house, mopping your floors, sweeping, cleaning your mirrors, bathrooms, all those good things. Also, I would recommend adding you some prosperity herbs, right? Getting you some chamomile, some basil for sure. Some cinnamon sticks. You can brew them on even some lemon balm would be a good one. But steep those herbs in a pot on your stove. And I don't know who don't mop their floors with hot water. I don't know. Maybe somebody just didn't know that. So, but I would recommend that y'all mop your floors with hot water, like you boil your water on the stove, then fill up your mop bowl. It's okay if you didn't know, if you were today years old when you found out. I'm not going to fry you. But I just felt led to channel that. So maybe somebody needs to know that it's better to mop your floors with hot water, boiling hot. So steep your herbs, drain your herbs, and then pour that water and use that water and you can add your whatever soaps or cleaning products, floor wash, whatever, Florida water as well to your mop water and mop your floors, right? Go to your front doors, blow your cinnamon into your home while you say your intentions or your prayers to just bring that prosperity, wealth, abundance, love, and all that good energy into your space, okay? Set your intentions for the next upcoming month and just think about, okay, what do I want to tackle? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want to bring to the table? What do I want to release still, right? What do I want to purge? What do I want to prepare myself for? Definitely, this will be a great day to take initiative on any and all things, okay? If you see an opportunity arise, if you see an opportunity presents itself, I say go for it. That Aries energy is definitely going to be pushing you. It's going to be pushing you. Also, when it comes to cleaning cars, this will be a good day to smudge your cars as well, right? Get you some protective stones in your car. Some black tourmaline, black obsidian are some great stones to have in your car, even pyrite during travel. So, yeah, you're definitely going to feel this push from Aries, from the Aries moon energy. It's like, all right, let's go. Let's get busy. Let's be productive. Let's be proactive. And let's face the challenges head on. Like, let's get stuff done. All right. So definitely expect to be a little busier than maybe you want to. You may want to just relax. It may be a Saturday, like, me. Like, my daughter, she going to be gone for the weekend. I had her last weekend. So this is... I've been kind of getting knocked out of that energy anyway. Like I've been used to having my weekends to myself to sleep in, to kind of just move at my own pace. But that hasn't been the case really for the past month, on and off, about the past month and a half. There's been a lot of weekends where I had my daughter than I normally do. So when she first was home those first few weekends, it was kind of wonky. Like, damn, I'm used to sleeping in. I'm not used to having to care for a kid on the weekend, you know. And obviously your situation may not be like that, but my point is you may have your flow of what your weekend looks like, and you may find that it ain't flowing like that no more. It's like, you know, it's time to be more productive and find a balance, because you will have time to just sit or relax, but also you'll find like that you're going to feel that push to be proactive and get shit done. So expect that. But it's ultimately to prepare you for these shifts. It's ultimately to prepare you for this incoming energy. Okay. So the colors for the day are red and white. So y'all go ahead and spam the comments with your red and white hearts. The crystals for the day are ammonite and phrenite. And the rituals for the day are higher wisdom and deeply rooted. And I would set it off with a, come on, set it off, bitch. I keep channeling that song. That's my song. And that was my song. Hold on. It'll be good to set it off with the Sweet Life Manifesto ritual. But that set it off song. It's a set it off song by Strafe, S-T-R-A-F-E. And it's like, set it off on the left, y'all. And that used to be one of my run songs as well, where when I was like a young lady, right? I was like in my early 20s preparing to go to the military, and I was running miles, 10 miles a day. And that was one of my songs where I would just fucking get it and go. Logas, he always joked because he's like, you probably wasn't even running that fast. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yes, I was, bitch. I was Sonic in this hoe. So that was just also a synchronicity and alignment when it comes to let's go. Let's go. Let's set it off right and intentional. So we about to go ahead and get into tarot tea time, you and me time. I'm loving this energy because at least for tonight's show so far, I feel like I'm pre-gaming, like I'm feeling tomorrow's energy, like I just been flowing and the show been showing. So we about to now go ahead and get into tarot tea time, y'all. I got me some young coconut. I got that YN, you know what I'm saying? But the young coconut, I really appreciate the flavor. Y'all know I've been drinking like the Harmless Harvest, and I don't know. I don't know if it was just an experience thing where I'm ready for a new experience. But it just started feeling like that coconut water wasn't doing it for me. Like, I feel like I was just drinking from a bottomless cup. I guess that's the right scenario that I'm trying to use. But I just feel like I would guzzle down the coconut water and I could not retain like anything. Like the nutrients, like I was still just feel thirsty, like I'm drinking fucking plain water. And so they had some young coconuts at crystalinemars.com, bitch, at Whole Foods. And so I got some of those. And the pro is they are, if y'all never had a young coconut, a fresh coconut, I recommend that you get one, change your whole freaking life. The pro is the quality of the coconut is just, what they do? I hate that. I don't know why I did that. I hate that so much. I don't know why. Like, I don't like that. But but it's like chef's kiss. But the kind is, bitch, this is only like a cup of coconut water. So I gotta be real, you know, it's one of them pinky up drinks. Like, this the young coconut, bitch. What are adults at? Because that ass, I did pour it into a measuring cup because I was curious, and it was a fucking cup. And I'm like, bruh. And that's why I stopped getting these hoes. Because at first I used to get the cartons of coconut water, and I ain't know no better. This was my first time being introduced to coconut water. And I got adjusted to the carton. And then I got bougie and I tried fresh coconut water. This was years ago. I tried a fresh young coconut water and I was like, oh my goodness. And I was in love. I started getting these. But like I said, it's only like a cup of coconut water. And these hoes like $5. Okay. And I was drinking about 3 or 4 a day. So you do the math. And I don't drink soda. I don't drink juice. We don't purchase those things in this house. I would make like fresh fruit juice. But this is all that I drank. So you're talking about four coconuts minimum a day for 7 days a week for a month. Bitch, you do the math, like I said. And it was getting kind of ghetto. And I was like, you got to find somebody else to do it. And so I had got hooked on the 365, the Whole Foods brand of coconut water. And I love that kind. Like, it was closer to this, but it was in a plastic bottle. It was cooled. And it was the closest thing to this, but it was like a $7 for maybe like a think like a 32 ounce or something like that. So I was like, that I started hopping on that. Then they stopped selling that, so I had to go to Harmless Harvest, and I'm just like, I've been drinking it again, like I said, but it just ain't been doing it. So it's like now I'm really thirsty, and I got one more sip left. But it is what it is. I'm grateful for what I have, right? I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to drink these hoes. I shows. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot tea time, y'all. I've been talking my ass off. Hey, it's pretty dope. Hey, Jasmine. Parmesia right there. You said I told you. I know. I just didn't want to spend $5 for 1 cup of coconut water. That was all. But where I'm at now, my back is against the wall, and I would rather this fresh than that Harmless Harvest. You say y'all share the love, like the live, please, because we have 3 likes and 11 lovelies on YouTube. Like, that's pretty ghetto if I do say so myself. Thank you to the lovelies who just liked it. I'm still looking. I'm still looking. All right, so let's see what we got. What we starting the day off with? Okay, so we have boundaries. All right, so boundaries. Okay, so Spirit's like, all right, now I'm giving you an inch. Don't take a motherfucking mile, bitch. Okay. Okay, so this does feel like it's connected to the message of the day when I was speaking of, you know, something being multiplied and like you not having to be so tight about something when it comes to your energy. And Spirit's like, again, the balance, right? Knowing when the street lights come on, or like know when, you know, I don't know. Somebody may need to set like a monthly or a weekly budget, or to those of you who struggle with like endless scrolling and stuff like that, you might want to do like some screen time notifications, even though those kind of suck because you can always be like, you can always just move past the notification of your screen time. But it just feels like, you know, spiritual, like just the boundaries. Just remember not to overdo anything. Too much of anything is unhealthy. Okay, too much of anything is unhealthy. All right, but we got Bag Lady playing in the background. Let's see what this Bag Lady energy is. Okay, so we got the Emperor. We have the Aries. The Aries. Let's see what this Aries energy is. Aries and boundaries. Somebody may be born on August 12th, August 8th. Okay, I did say those, but I meant to say April 12th, April 8th. All right, so we have Strength. Oh, that's probably why I channeled August, because the Leo card came out too. So we have the Leo and we have Aries. So this is like both fire energy, 2 fire signs, and Capricorn, Earth. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, great. This does feel like somebody done broke through something. This could be like a cycle that you were in, that somebody is closing out, or you have closed out. I feel like it's both, because you've closed out some cycles, but then there's still some things that you're going to be closing out too over this next upcoming few weeks as we close out this year. Okay, but we have mortgage rates as well. Interest rates, high interest rates. Some of you may be trying to figure out how you could pay off certain debt or get ahead on certain things. Some of you may even find that somebody may need to like look into refinancing for somebody. You may have had a loan for a few years or something like that, and you might get a better rate now. So if that resonates, definitely go check that out. But we have Judgment here. All right, so let me see. Yeah, with this Judgment, that's speaking of that ascension, of that spiritual awakening here, of you like unlocking a new level of prosperity, a new level of wisdom, knowledge here. Some of you could have really been battling something internally and externally, battling people, right? Some of y'all got tired of fighting and battling, and you just was like, you know what, I surrender. I'm going to let my attorney speak for me. Some of y'all have been getting very quiet, just more introverted, and just like more selective with how you want to like, what you want to share. Yeah, we have gambling here. So judgment and gambling, mortgage rates. Okay, so this does feel like somebody, some energy is trying to play, or it was trying to play up in your energy, but somebody was not having it. Somebody was not having it. Somebody was like, you know what? I see this bully. I see this blockage, and I'm going to find a way. It could have been a risk that you just recently took, or a risk that you're going to need to take in the very, very, very near future. Spirit just wants you to logically think about some things. Like, don't lean on what you think it could be. Okay. And when I say don't lean on what you think it could be, I mean more so like don't take a risk. Like, what I'm saying is like somebody make a big money risk or a big move risk, hoping that it would be something. And it's like, well, I'm gonna just move. I'm gonna just jump and just be faithful without even thinking about like the pros and the cons and using data from your past as well. So Spirit definitely wants you to take a minute before you make an impulsive move with this Aries energy. Yeah, because with this strength, this is Leo is a fixed sign. Okay, Aries is a cardinal sign. Aries is the one that take initiative. Aries is also very impulsive, and Leos are more so like, you know, it's a fixed sign, so it likes routine, it likes to know what to expect, it likes to be in control. And so Spirit's just like definitely encouraging for collective to, you know, don't be so quick to move, but don't stay, like, just keep moving. When I say keep moving, it's more so like just continue to develop your skills, continue to develop yourself as a person, whilst still letting whatever things you are considering marinate. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we have family secrets in reverse, and we have the Two of Coins in reverse. Okay, so to those of you, some of you may have some family members who you're going back and forth with when it comes to certain decisions, and Spirit's like, I need you to lean back in, tap back into yourself. Not saying ignore the advice and ignore everything that this person or these people are saying, but there is something on the other side that you don't see with this energy in reverse. Okay, so definitely don't just completely, because it's like somebody talking a good game. Somebody talking a good game, making it look like your chances of winning is way higher than what it is. And because you may be really craving a fresh start, maybe because you've got a little taste of something, you may just be really eager and naive when it comes to believing what they have to say. And Spirit's like, okay, like, don't completely like run with it though. Like, get more information, or give it time for more information to come through. Peace, Lemonade. That's your new name. Yeah, we have high honor here. So this card number 25 is representing that Mercury, Gemini energy here. Somebody could be a Gemini, very good with their words, like I said, but we have the high honor. So like I talked about with this, you've unlocked something, a spiritual awakening. You getting positioned spiritually, you getting unlocking gifts spiritually, as well as in the physical realm. Some of y'all are going to have some awards, rewards, or accomplishments in the very near future here that are going to set you apart. Okay, there are definitely some things that you're doing now that are going to set you apart. Okay. Let's see. What just fell in my lap? We have court official. Okay, so court official. Somebody may be a Libra as well. Somebody may work for the school board, the government, a lawyer, and work in law, counselor, doctor. But then I talk about that. Remember I was saying that somebody's like, I'm not, I'm going to let my lawyer take care of it, or I'm going to let my spirit guides take care of it. I do see that somebody is just being more intentional with like accepting help, accepting support here. This could even be somebody in your life who is a little more skilled or a little more high ranking or something that can help you here to make things a little easier. I do see something coming in for you. This is like a happy song right now. I don't know the name of it, but every time I hear this song, I get like good vibes. I know I suck with the word. Every time I hear this song, though, I think of like the African kids dance. Like, okay. I don't know, but I'm getting definitely some celebratory energy here. All right, some of y'all need to loosen up and allow yourself to like dance, right? Give your thanks in advance. What else we got here? Somebody got green nails, something about green nails I'm seeing right here. We have the Tower in reverse. So some of y'all may be waiting for the next shoe to drop. Somebody may be waiting for the next shoe to drop. And I do feel like the worst is over. I do feel like the worst is over. And now the only thing maybe is you waiting for the verdict to be reached. Okay? You may be waiting for the verdict to be reached. Somebody's been going through something for 20 years. Somebody's been experiencing something or in some kind of limbo or cycle for 20 years. But a lot cannot last long. So the truth is definitely coming out in regards to what was always yours. Some of you have been fighting for a spot that had your name on it. And I'm seeing like somebody has, this could have been like inheritance, or this could have been something that was always yours, but maybe for whatever reasons you missed an opportunity or you gave something away. But I'm seeing like a chair with your name on it, and somebody like try to black out your name, white out your name, and write their name over it. And so this is a position or a partner or something that you feel and know that is like yours. This is your destiny. This is for you to experience. This is your baby. Right? That's what I'm getting. It's like a mother at the hospital, and she gives birth. They take the baby back to the nursery, and it's a whole bunch of babies back there, and then they're like, oh well, I don't know which baby is yours. That mom is going to know what baby is hers, and that's more so what it is. There's some things that resonate with your heart, and you're like, I know this is my baby. I know this is what I manifested. You know what I mean? And somebody may be trying to play games with you, like, oh no, that's not yours, or you know, just really give you a hard time when it comes to aligning with this energy. But I do see a reunion here. Okay, we have electric issue. We have electric issue. So there does feel like there was some static here. There was some static here. But again, it's like somebody cannot deny the chemistry. Somebody cannot deny the connection here with something to something. It's like that friend that you don't talk to often, but every time y'all do talk, it's just refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's like y'all never disconnected. It's like that lover or that ex that you thought like your first love or whoever that you really have feelings for. Maybe y'all had just grew apart. You haven't seen them in a while, or even if it's a narrative where you have seen them in a while and y'all just took some time apart. And then when y'all get together, it's just like so electrifying to where you cannot deny the connection. You can't deny it. They can't deny it. This is you taking some time off of work, taking some time away from a craft, and then you getting back into it, and you're like, I freaking love it here. Like, I miss this. This is where my heart is, right? This is where my soul feels the most free. You know, this is where I feel the most connected to me. So I do see, again, these sparks being ignited. Whatever issues these are, like they're being worked out. Okay. Somebody has a lamp in their dining area or something like that that looks like this. You see that lamp that's in at the very top? Okay, it looks like a bowl, like an upside down bowl. It's a brown lamp though, like with a tan shade, glass shade. Somebody may be an electrician. Yes, we have the 8 of Cups here. So like I said, somebody wants to leave. You may feel like you need to leave something, or you may want to leave because you're just losing hope here, but it's like you can't leave. With this 8 of Cups, it's like I can't, like I'm trying to, but I can't. I can leave physically, I could try to leave mentally, but my heart though, somebody's definitely connected. With the Tower and the 8 of Cups, somebody's like, I'm not going out without you, or I'm not going out this life without this. Okay, some of y'all are going to see some people are fighting for you and you don't even realize it. Some of y'all don't feel covered. Some of y'all may feel like you're fighting this alone and it's going to be brought to light. Like, no, there are other people that want to see you win. But right now you may be experiencing a lot of challenge right now. And it's like, it just may seem like the universe is against you. It may seem like odds are stacked against you. It may seem like the devil is out to get you. And I mean, all those things may be true. But there is another truth as well, which is, like I said, people want to see you win. Just as much hate as you have double the amount of supporters here. So those supporters and those people who are actually riding for you is going to be brought to light over this next upcoming month. And I mean beyond just telling you what you want to hear. I mean actually showing up with duty. Okay, we have Heat now playing in the background by Chris Brown. So we started off with the Aries and Leo. We started off with that fire. So I told you something's definitely about to turn up here. The heat is about to turn up. Okay. Okay, and with this heat turning up, so there is some energy that's going to have to get the fuck out the kitchen with this tower. This is inevitable. Somebody may have been trying to resist something, right? Blow out the fires because they know that they're close to the end. Okay, but something I'm seeing like the extinguisher being exhausted. Like they go to, somebody's going to try to do something again to like try to save something. And it's like they're going to find that their extinguisher is out of the stuff that comes out of it. I forgot what that's called. But they definitely exhausted something. Yeah, somebody is abusing their power. It does feel like abuse of power. Somebody may also be like a showboat, like a boaster, like a booster, maybe. I'm not sure if somebody's like is really a booster, but with this strength, with this Leo energy, I'm just getting like somebody like to put on a show and make it look good or look better than what it was. But again, like I said, lies can't last long. Yeah, we have true feelings here. Okay, so I told you that somebody knows that something's coming to an end here. This does not feel like your energy. And you may not even know whose energy this is, because some of you, this is like future energy where it's like somebody is in a position or in a relationship. Some of y'all have not aligned yet with your partner. Okay, some of y'all have not aligned yet with your partner, and this is like they're closing up with their ex, or their ex is accepting something or something like that. They're really in their feelings. Got you in your feelings. Let's see. You like it what you see? Everything. Yep, we have great fortune. I told you that's not your energy. This is. All right. So I need y'all to declare now. I welcome in this good fortune. I welcome in this good fortune. Let's see. The 26th of the month may be significant. Yep, we have the wedding here. We have the wedding here. So like I'm talking about with this divine union and whatever this is for you. Right? Great fortune and wedding. And some of y'all are over, like, you're like, I don't really care. Like, you're like, I don't care about the show. I don't care about the wedding or the ceremony. I just want the energy. I want the real thing. I don't care about the titles. You know, I just want the energy. I want the experience. I want it to be real. I want it to be solid. You know what I mean? I want it to be long lasting. I'm here for a long time and a good time. You know, I'm here for a good long time. I want somebody who's here for a good long time, right? Yeah, we have identity theft. Imposter syndrome. Somebody may have been trying to pretend. Didn't I say somebody was trying to pretend to be you and take your spot? Okay, because on a spiritual level, again, that was always destined for you. But for whatever reason, you left your spot vacant. Maybe you had to go heal real quick. Maybe you got in a relationship with somebody who you thought was or something like that. And then your actual partner ended up getting with somebody who they, you know, actually thought or something like that. But it's giving like fraud, like fraudulent activity here with this identity theft. Actually, y'all know I told y'all I've been watching the little body cams on YouTube. And I watched one today. And it's interesting because I've watched maybe 30 police body cam videos over the past like month. And there's been about 10 videos where their name was Jasmine. My first name is Jasmine. And there's been some times where the names would be like my daughter's name. There would be some times where the name is Jones. And today, her name, the girl's credit card, the girl stole a credit card. She was hungry, so she went in the girl's car, stole her wallet, stupid as fuck, got some food and booked a hotel with the girl's name. The girl's name whose stuff was stolen her name was Jasmine. And I was like, okay. And so the girl who got caught, she got charged with like 9 counts, 10 counts of fraudulent fraudulent use of a credit card and things like that. And so something's definitely going to get caught up. Somebody's going to definitely get caught up. So those of you who do know something here, somebody's definitely going to get caught red-handed with something. Somebody may even be stealing money. There could be something with money on the job or something like that, some kind of theft. Make sure y'all lock y'all stuff up as well. Make sure you lock yourself up as well. You know you've been on a job for a long time, or you know everybody, and so you get kind of comfortable. You get kind of comfortable with your environment, and so you start to like just kind of be lackadaisical. I think that's the word, lackadaisy, with certain things. And so this is just a reminder, right, with the boundaries. Don't forget, don't forget to secure your things and protect your things. Same with relationships. Sometimes we be in a relationship with somebody so long, we be like, oh, they ain't going nowhere, until we have somebody try to slide up and then remind us, like, you got a good one. You know what I mean? So don't get complacent. Don't get too comfortable here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, somebody about to get caught stealing or something like that. I'm seeing theft, like somebody getting caught. So this could just be something that you actually just find out about. It doesn't have to really have anything connected to you, but I'm just channeling that. But for some of you, it does have something to do with y'all. I just hope that you're not a victim of that. So again, lock your stuff up. But we have the Hierophant here. We have the Hierophant here. So something about somebody's master. Not sure if somebody's going to school for their masters, but I do feel like this mastery energy with this Hierophant, right? Some of y'all have definitely been repeating a lot of cycles, just repeating a lot of stuff. And some of you, it's giving like, how did I end up back here? Like, how did I end up back here? I just want to be done with this class. I just want to be done with this course. Like I put in a lot of hours. I put in a lot of work. Like I'm tired. I just really want to relax. I'm seeing somebody who literally is up hours and day and night working on something. This could be your spiritual works too. You know, this could be you healing. This could be you working towards something, right? Some kind of certificate, some kind of schooling or something like that. And it's just like you remember the days where you used to be able to like go to sleep or just kind of like come home and just chill out for a little bit. In those days, it's been a long time since you've been in that space because you've been working so hard. But I do see you actually attaining some kind of master's degree, some kind of mastery here. We have an accident here. Okay, so what's this accident energy? Somebody may witness. I know I witnessed it. I didn't witness it. I saw a bad accident today. But we have the Fool. So accident, the Fool. So Spirit's like, don't make the same mistakes next go round. Spirit does want you to reflect. There could be some kind of connection. It feels like deja vu energy. Some of y'all could be literally in the same spot again in regards to like a place you were in your past. And Spirit's like, I want you to use that information and don't make the same mistakes, okay? So your spirit may be guiding you to do things differently, take a different approach here. This could have to do with the move and how you're moving here. Okay, but I like I said, some of y'all like, I'm ready for this to be over. Today, y'all, I told y'all my daughter she was with me last weekend because of the choices, because the consequence of her actions. And so she didn't get to go with her dad last weekend. So this weekend, y'all, my daughter had her suitcase packed and ready since yesterday. This girl had the suitcase at the steps today, bitch. I was like, she is ready to go. And I checked her suitcase. She had all her outfits. Normally, she'd be missing a shirt, missing some panties or something. When I say that little girl had everything from socks to damn night pajamas, shoes, she was ready to go. I literally didn't have to pack a thing. So that's y'all energy where some of y'all like, I am ready. I've been in this space for too fucking long. I am ready. Because my daughter, like, she has a lot of responsibility here. She has responsibility. She's 6 years old, but she has responsibilities of a 16-year-old. And when she's with her dad and stuff, she gets to just be a kid. You know, she gets to be lazy. She gets to eat trash all day. You know, she gets to watch her iPad all day. And so she loves it over there. And that's the energy for collective. Some of y'all like, bitch, I mean, I know that adult life be like, I know school life be like, I know having kids and a husband be like, or a wife and kids or whatever be like, but I just want to kind of like just crash out, you know, like I just want to have fun. I just want to like go on a little vacay. I just want to breathe. I just want to like not have to worry about certain things, right? It's giving like, I think I seen a video one time before where it was like, it was a video of a woman and her husband, and she was like, this is my brain when I'm with my husband. And she literally was not thinking, like he was doing everything. He was doing everything. And so some of y'all, obviously it's not to the point where you may not want to think for yourself, but you get my point. It's like, you're just like, I just want to be free and not have to worry about security. Like I want to know that I'm covered, protected, and I could just like go have fun without having to go check my purse every second or, you know, run back in the house when the street lights on. Like I want to hang. So let's see. We got the King of Wands and we have divorce here. So we have the marriage, we have the wedding, and we have divorce. Okay. So it does feel like with this wedding, the wedding did come out first. So this is connected to you and whatever this thing is for you, this person or this thing and person. And it's like the closer you're getting to this or with this thing, you're forcing a severance or a separation here. You're forcing a separation here because it's like you're pulling the energy to you. I'm seeing that Empress energy. You're pulling that energy to you with your actions, whatever it is that you're doing. And some of y'all, you just had to like refocus. You had to refocus with this King of Wands. You had to build your confidence and actually see yourself as worthy and claiming certain things. Some of y'all are already leaders, but now you want to be led in some way, or you want to lead your partner in some way, but somebody doesn't want to cooperate. Somebody was never really in alignment anyway, honestly. Because this divorce is like they never really were. It never really was. This person could have just been a placeholder, a placeholder until you were ready. Okay. The colors yellow and gray may be significant. Something about somebody's ancestors' earrings, the divine feminine earrings. Not sure if somebody's wearing like their deceased loved one's earrings, but I'm seeing a pair of earrings from a deceased loved one. I'm seeing hoops, but I'm also seeing like a dangly earring. All right, what we got? Yeah. We have the vandalism here. We have the vandalism and we have the High Priestess. We have the vandalism and we have the High Priestess. So some of y'all have definitely been doing a lot of spiritual work, like I said, to break some glass up, to break some things up. But remember I was saying like somebody likes to make it seem better than what it is, but you see straight through it with this High Priestess. You see straight through it. Also, it's giving like somebody throwing stones from a glass house here. Somebody may have been trying to throw you under the bus and they really like hurt themselves or something like that. All right, but with this shattered glass, this is definitely you seeing through something or somebody and like calling its bluff. Like, yeah, I see the nice house. I see you smiling. I see you posting. I see you doing all of these things, but I see through it. I see through it. I feel your energy. I hear the force in your laugh. I see the crack in your smile. Like, I feel the ache in your heart. Like, literally, some of y'all can pick up on other people's energy. You may hug a person, they feel empty. Or, you know, like, you may really just be intuitive like that with this Scorpio energy where you're just able to tap in. And it may be something that you're learning to decipher. Like, is this mine or am I projecting? And that's going to be a journey in itself when it comes to you really understanding what's your intuition, what is, like, trickster type energy, what is not. I know it took me a long time. It was a lot of instances where I went back and forth with just trusting what I was seeing and feeling, but I also had to continue to see myself so I could know like, hey, wait, no, this here is a projection. And like, no, actually this is a reflection. Like, I'm seeing it for what it is. So some of y'all may be in that space where you're like, wait, is it? Because it may be just so, especially with this 25, this Gemini energy, somebody may be really good at like flipping the script. But again, your intuition is, some of y'all are tapped into where you can see it. So I would definitely just inquire more. You don't have to ask the person. I made that mistake too, like telling the person that I saw what I saw, and they was like, oh shit. They when they put on a new costume and confused me even more. And I was like, shit, shouldn't have said nothing. Should just kept observing. So the inquiry could be more an internal thing. But definitely when you see what you see, I would definitely like study it more so you can understand it more, but don't be naive when it comes to what you are feeling and knowing, okay? You said I see the misery, yeah. Something about somebody's eyes maybe sunken or just dead as well. Yeah, but we have renovate energy here. So we do have this renovation energy. So like we talked about with the your energy being, you using your energy. Some of y'all may want to really just rejuvenate the energy in your space, move some things around. I would recommend that too, especially as we close out this year, these last few days, as we're in this Pisces season. We got the first of the month tomorrow. You may find like, I want to just freshen up the space. I want to move some stuff around, take some curtains down, just bring in some new energy. But that concludes the collective tarot tea time, you and me time. I'm now about to go ahead and read our declaration, and we're going to transition over to our spiritual lesson. Peace, J Ray and EJ and Rose Gang. What we got here? I am being guided and protected. Okay. I am being guided and protected. The unknown calls us to step into a world of infinite avenues where dreams are born and miracles unfold. Let go of the expectations and open yourself up to what could be. The unknown ancestors are also still loving and protecting you. On a soul level, we know all of our ancestors. Put your hands over your heart, feel into their guidance, and affirm, just for today, I know that I am safe. Ashe. So that concludes our tarot tea time. Y'all leave the declarations down below. I ain't see it. I am being guided and protected. Okay, Lemonade. And we're now going to transition over. All right. There's definitely this celebration of life energy, though, that you're being called to embrace, because the song that's playing right now is Hypnotized by Biggie. And I remember when he died, I think it was the day of his funeral, when they were in New York. At least I saw a clip. I'm talking about I remember like I was there. Maybe I was. But they had a clip of them in the street playing that song. And so yeah. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and transition. Let me see. Give yourself permission to transition. I say. And I'm about to go re-up. All right. Oh, hell.
Peace, family.
Yes.
Today's spiritual lesson is, are you balanced or are you the balancer? Are you balanced or are you the balancer? Balance dealing with the inside, right? Inner body, inner mentality, inner emotions, inner spirit, soul, energy, right? Balancer is outwardly. See, I talked about this not too long ago, where I said that we go within, but then what do you do now? People just get stuck on the inside. They don't know where to go, right? You go within to do what? To do something without. You go within to do something without, right? So are you a balancer? Now you could be a balancer in different ways, like maybe you're trying to help balance the environment. Maybe you're trying to help balance the economy. Maybe you're trying to help balance a company, right? Balance the books, right? Balance your children. Maybe help balance your family. But what I'll focus on most when it comes to balancing is on one end, we all want to try to stay balanced in our emotions and our focus. In order to do that, you must balance all the different sides of you, all the different energies connected to you, going through you, latching on to you, etc. Well, the same idea goes along when it comes to other people around you. It could be customers, it could be colleagues, it could be classmates, it can be parents, it can be siblings, it can be children, it can be cousins, it can be friends. Other people are also changing and have their own motivation and intentions, and get possessed at different points in times, or change egos, alter egos they call them sometimes. And it can be very powerful if you are the balancer of other people, meaning that you're able to put their energies in check. Are you able to put other people's energies in check? Because in all honesty, most people are not either strong enough or aware enough to really keep themselves in check, right? And because most people are not strong enough or aware enough to keep themselves in check, to keep these different thoughts, emotions, and energies in check, we all tend to, a lot of times, you slip up or get out of character, or do something or say something that we didn't really mean, or we wish we didn't mean at the time, right? But just like you can be the balance, you can balance yourself, keep yourself balanced, keep yourself in check. You actually have the power to keep other people in check. Maybe we may not feel like it's our job to do so, but that's what a leader does. Think about a leader. Think about a leader of a company. Think about a leader of a team, a leader of a family. The leader's job is to keep all the egos in check, to keep individuals from getting out of hand, from going too far. Right? You could just do that in your everyday overall life. You keep the other people in your space in check. When you feel them starting to get out of alignment, you get them back like, hey, you're not going to be able to get away with that here with me. Remember, I am not one of them. Right? And you don't have to necessarily come out and say that, no, but you show it energetically. And there's a lot of different techniques and a lot of nuance when it comes to this type of thing, of how you do this energetically. You can do it in a positive way, you can do it in a negative way. Remember, positive and negative are just directions. That the universe is half positive, is half negative. You can do it in a positive way, in a healthy manner. You can do a negative, healthy manner as well. Meaning you can be very open, very smiley, very charismatic, very happy and joyous, and get somebody's energy in check. Like when I sometimes deal with trolls online, I'm usually very positive dealing with them, and it usually gets them into an alignment, and they let go of their grievances or whatever their intentions were. Or you can go about it in an angry way, in a serious manner, in a very intense manner, right? And it gets people to straighten up because they don't want that smoke. They don't want that smoke. So understand that if you're having, the biggest problem is not so much that we're not always in alignment with those who we may wish to be close to, or those we have to work with. But the biggest issue is that we are not taking the initiative, or not making making the decisions, the choice to keep people around you in check. Keep them in check. We tend to let people go too far. give them too much rope. It's one thing to give people rope, but don't give them so much to where they can hang you with it, right? Just give them a little bit. As soon as you feel or see or even sense that they're about to step over that line, you can get in front of it. You can give them that face. You can give them those eyes, right? You can give them that energy, that posture, that positioning, or make those statements. Right? It would be way too long for me to just go into all the different scenarios. But essentially, that's what it means to be a balancer in a verbal way, an action way, where you are actually balancing out the people that you interact with or come in contact with. It does not mean that you're going to be friends with everybody. It does not mean that you're going to be able to work, have a great relationship with everybody. No. But what it does mean is that individuals can still take advantage of you. Individuals can still, use you. It still can happen, but they won't be able to use you more than the one time that they catch you. Right? Sometimes, they might get you that one time up front, but if you can snap it, you're supposed to snap it, stop it, and make sure it does not happen again. Either that they're not able to do it, you check them so they won't do it again, or that you cut them off or push them to the point where they realize that they're going to cut themselves off from you because they know they cannot get away with it with you again. So it's not quite realistic to just think that we're never going to be used and never going to be taken advantage of. But it's very realistic to say that a person won't be able to take advantage of me more than one time. More than one time. Ashe. And sometimes maybe you can stop it halfway through the usury. Maybe a quarter way through the usury. Maybe 10% through. I got taken advantage of 10% of the way and I stopped it. Right? But just go completely 0%. That's then if it's 0%, then you may possibly be a little too standoffish, a little too distant from an individual, but it's also possible that you just may already understand. Maybe your discernment, which is a mental thing, and or your intuition is just that strong to where you just know, which is fine as well. Right? To where it can connect, because having a strong enough discernment, not having discernment, having a strong enough discernment and having a strong enough intuition can allow you to put people in check ahead of time, before they do anything, just because you know the type of energy they're coming along with. Ashe. So that's today's spiritual lessons. Now we'll go into the Q&A, or if anyone wants to come on the face-to-face Fridays, you're welcome to do so. Ashe. Peace over to the Facebookers and over to the OGs on IG, as well as all the YouTubers. We appreciate it. You all the likes, shares, and the subscribes, as well as the follows on Instagram. We appreciate all of the cash apps, as well as the super chats. Shay. Peace over to Mystique Melanin and to Graffiti. Said, was the balance. Now you're maintaining both. I shaded Mystique Melanin. Gotta move this thing out the way. It's in my way. I can't even read what's going on. Ghost says, Alula. I shade to the ghost. Peace to Yahweh. So we are all here to be used, just not misused. Ashe. Ashe. Peace to the real Bob Lemon and to On My Days, I guess. So I'll give y'all a minute or two to throw into the chat any questions, comments, or concerns you may have. It can be a challenge. Being a balancer can be a challenge at times. For a lot of people, it is challenging because you can come off as maybe cold or maybe is it 10-10 we at the end? Sure. Come off as cold or maybe distant or maybe like disconnected in some type of way. But what I come to find that is that if, like for instance, there's a lot of people look at me as cold or overly serious or maybe hard to connect to or intimidating, things like that, right? Which is funny actually, because when women are intimidating, it's supposedly it's a positive characteristic. It's something to brag about. But when a man's intimidating, then it becomes a problem. But anyway, but for any individual man or woman, if you find that people complain about your ability to kung fu kenny that nonsense out of your life or keep it at a distance very effectively, keep people at arm's length, depending on the person, gives the different level length of the arm that you put on them. All you got to do is, and if you're like wondering, like, are you being too distant? Are you being too cold? I mean, are they, is there any truth to that? Well, then all you gotta do is look at your life and say, well, like for me, for instance, well, I don't have trouble getting women romantically. I don't have trouble communicating I'm actually a very effective communicator. I don't have trouble getting customers or repeat customers. I don't have trouble making friends. I don't have trouble networking. I don't have trouble being on a team, working on teams with people. I don't have trouble leading or guiding, the youth. I don't have trouble having fun with family. I don't have trouble. So if I don't have trouble And if you're one of those individuals where you don't have trouble connecting with other individuals, then you can't be, there's no way that you can possibly be too cold or be too distant or be too, it's not possible, because a person who can't connect with other individuals would be a person that has an actual issue. That's the one who has an actual maybe a coldness or a distant issue, right? But see, that's what the funny thing is. There's certain individuals out there who talk about boundaries. It's important to develop boundaries. Well, what is a boundary? A boundary is well, you know what? A boundary. Immature people create boundaries. Mature individuals create barriers. Now, all barriers are boundaries, but not all boundaries are barriers. But you know, that's a good lesson. I think I'm gonna talk about that one tomorrow. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna talk about that one tomorrow. I will continue to talk about it, but no one is talking today, so I'll just assume that y'all not really feeling the vibe, not really connecting. So there's no need for me to drop too many jewels all at once, so we can just spread this thing out over time. So I'll come back tomorrow and we will continue the discussion, continue the sharing. Let me just write it down before I go. Boundaries versus barriers. Ashe. So we'll say Ashe, Asante, and Amen. Ime Kamalika, it is done. And we'll catch you tomorrow on Saturn's Day. Ashe.